So this is the LifePro Waiver vibration plate machine, and this is one of the most popular models on Amazon. So let's take a quick look at it. So this is what it looks like when you bring it out of the box. Let me bring it up here a little bit closer. So it's got a non-slip rubber on top of it, so that way, hopefully, you're not going to slip. And it's kind of interesting. I don't know if you can see it, but there are patterns across the top of the rubber. And right here it says running, in the middle it says jogging, and in the very middle it says walking. And I think what that is it's basically easy, medium, and hard. Where you stand on this matters as far as the impact that it has on your body. So you can see here it's got a nice display at the top, very user-friendly, very minimal amount of buttons. Essentially it's speed, program, stop, start. And the other thing I thought I'd mention here is it's got suction cups on the bottom. So if you're using this on a flat surface, like say here, I've got like a hardwood floor. If you're worried about it slipping, this can suction to the floor, which is nice. And one other thing that doesn't get much attention is see that metal hook right here by my pinky. So they also include 2 resistance bands in the package, because a lot of people will stand on these or while they're sitting and they'll do resistance band like bicep curls or lat raises or front raises. So kind of a nice add-on. So let's turn this on and take a look at how well this works. All right, so I've got it plugged in, and really all I have to do is hit the start button. So it's stand on it, get in position where you want to be, and it's hit start, and it starts with time 15 and 1. Now I can adjust this if I wanted to, but here's kind of what it looks like on the lowest possible speed. Very manageable, but let's turn this up a little bit, give you an idea of what that looks like. Now this thing goes all the way up to 99. I haven't gotten it up to past like 75. So this is on an 11 right now. So essentially what it's doing is it's using what they call an oscillating movement to send all sorts of signals into your body to keep your body constantly rebalancing itself. Obviously there's a lot of different benefits that people have touted from using these things, from rehab to de-stressing to lymphatic benefits, weight loss, boosted metabolism, a lot of different benefits that people claim from these things. So, but you already probably know that if you're looking at this review anyways. So let's turn this up a little bit. I'm gonna turn this up to 50. So one of the things I think is worth noting here is, I hope you can see my legs going crazy. It looks more chaotic than it feels standing on it. I don't feel like I'm gonna lose balance or anything, but you can see it's really kind of shaking, and you can probably hear it in my voice quite a bit. But what I wanted you to really listen for was how quiet it is. Like you can't hear it. So it's got a little bit of a hum to it, but even as much as it's shaking right now, it's got almost no sound coming off of it whatsoever. Like I said, just a slight hum from the back and forth. It does have 9 different presets. So like right now, I've got it set at a 44, but the different presets, what they'll do is that every minute it will change and adjust between different speeds to kind of mix things up. So like, for example, the first one I think is, maybe it starts at like an 8 and then goes up to 14 and then back to 8 and back to 14. There's 9 of those different presets, which are really nice. That way you can kind of mix it up without having to constantly be bending down and change this. It also comes with remote, so that way if you're standing here and you didn't want to like have to bend down to do this, like maybe you weren't able to, the legs couldn't support it, you could stand here and just do whatever you needed to do with the remote. There's a sensor just right there on top of it, so basically change the speed, turn it off, change the program, whatever it is that you want it to do. Now, of course, you can also sit down while you use one of these vibration plates too. A lot of people have to sit down, maybe due to injury or they're in the middle of rehab or something along those lines, but it will still give your legs a shaking and your body a shaking, very similar to what you're seeing here. And again, even though it looks probably very chaotic and you can hear it in my voice a little bit, I feel very well balanced. I don't feel like I'm gonna fall off. It's doing what it's gonna do. And if anything, I feel like I could probably do this well, it goes for 15 minutes without any sort of problem at all. So we've got a really well-made machine. A lot of thought went into the design with the non-slip grip, the extra hooks for the resistance bands. The 9 programs are great. It's just a really well put together vibration plate. So yeah, if you're in the market for a vibration plate, definitely check out the LifePro Waiver.